This is the Blizz ABS tutorial number 10. We're going to be covering a boss battle. Sorry, the last posting I had up was taken down. This may possibly turn into a multi-part series. I'm not sure yet, so there may be more than one part to part 10 of the tutorial. So to start things off, I'm going to show you how the boss battle goes down. And what we're creating today is just going to be one actor, and then in the other videos we'll cover adding additional actors, probably in tutorial 11 or tutorial 12, and animations for those actors. Notice that the boss jumps on a T shape, and as he jumps around, sometimes these spiders appear, and he also casts an earth spell upon the character that has a strong knockback to it. So it makes it difficult to stay close to him for too long. And okay, so that's the boss battle we're going to be making in tutorial 10. I want to talk about the mapping. It's important. This map in particular is 20 tiles wide by 35 long. And the only thing that's really important is that you have at least vertically here, you have a 3 by 12 section, and that the boss starts 3 tiles down there centered right here. This event and this event are your vertical flames, and the other thing that's important is that there's enough space for the boss to go this way and this way. So you're going to be looking about, you want 17 open tiles for him to move on. He won't actually get out to these outer ones, but so 17 this way centered on him, and up and down you want 12, a 12 by 3 area. And this way 17, well, 3 by 17 I guess I'd say. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how you map this boss battle area as long as you meet those requirements. Next we'll talk about event order. It's going to make it a lot easier if your events are in the same order as I have mine, or else you'll have to figure out which ones you're talking about. So right down here you can see this is event number 1. This is event number 2. This is a vertical flame that goes travel down. This is event number 3. This is a vertical flame that will travel up. This is event number 4. This is a horizontal flame that will go back and forth. And this is a horizontal flame, event number 5, that will go back and forth. And the horizontal are triggered by a switch, and the vertical are triggered by a switch, which I'll show you in a little bit. Our next order of business is to go to the script editor. Right above main, I want you to create a module right above main and call it setter. And it's going to have 3 methods attached to it. If you need to, you can pause the video now so you can read exactly how I had these set up, but I explain them real quick. The first method, self.setActorXY, is going to check, and I will show you where this variable 5 comes into play. It's actually controlling a loop in a different event, but I'll show you that. And so it's going to check to make sure that that variable is less than the actual size of the party. So if there's only 3 actors, this if statement will execute as long as it hasn't exceeded the number of characters in the party. Then it goes on to the next if statement that just checks to make sure that that actor we are referencing is not nil. Make sure that that actor actually is in the party. The next one checks to make sure that the actor is alive. I think there's probably a different function for this, but I just checked his HP to make sure it's above 0, and if it is, I assume that that actor is in fact alive. And so then if those 3 conditions are true, then it's going to set game variable 6 to the actor's X position, and it will set variable 7 to the actor's Y position. And I'll show you the naming for the variables here in a little bit. Okay, method number 2 is going to be self.checkCollision. And it's important to use a self dot before your method names in modules. And this is just going to be the way that we check to see if the actor has collided with the flame. And that's what this module is for, is controlling, setting the actor's position to certain variables and then checking to see if that has collided with an event. Because the other actors in your party don't seem to trigger events. So it same thing as before, it makes sure that variable 5 is less than the number of actors in the party, and if so, it checks to make sure that that actor you're looking up is not equal to nil, and make sure that it actually is an actor, and then it makes sure that the actor is alive, and if so, it checks the actor's X position to see if it matches one of the flames X positions. And when I say X, I'm talking about the horizontal axis. And then it checks variable 7, which is the actor's Y position, to see if it matches the event's Y position. And so there's an AND operator over here. And if both conditions are true, this just returns true, and that's going to lead into something else. So that means a collision has occurred, and of course damage will happen after that, which I have a common event taking care of that. And this third method is self.setPartySize, and it sets variable 15 equal to the size of the party, how many people are in the party. The next step is going to open the database, and I was talking before about using the common event to deal the damage, and I created a common event called deal damage, and it has 4 blocks of code to execute, because eventually there will be 4 actors in the party. And the way that this works is it looks at variable number 5, which is essentially the actor's ID, and if it's 0, it checks to see if that actor is knocked out. If so, it does nothing. If not, it deals damage to the actor. And the other ones follow the exact same logic. So when this common event is called, and I'll show you when that happens, depending on what actor it's looking up, it will deal damage to the appropriate actor when a collision has occurred. You're going to want to go to the Skills tab, go down to the Earth skill. This is the skill that the demon will cast. And you want to make sure that the SP cost is very low, maybe like 2 or something like that. Make sure that there is a user animation and a target animation. And the target animation you want to be Earth 1. So hopefully that's already set up for you. And nothing else to do on this page. We'll go to the enemy page, and we're going to be using enemy number 2. Make sure that he has the Earth skill down here, as well as the attack, basic attack. And make sure he has about 1,000 SP, so he doesn't run out of SP. Depending on what you set yours at, you can fine tune it however you like. The last thing I'm going to do today is click on the event layer. Just click anywhere, double click, and go to control variables. Hit the 3 dots over here, and we're going to set the variables real quick. So variable number 5 will be called actor ID. Variable number 6 will be called actor X. Variable number 7 will be actor Y. Variable number 10 will be event ID, and variable number 15 will be party size. And just hit cancel, and hit control switch. Hit the ellipses on the right there, and switch 1 will be jump right, switch 2 will be jump right, switch 3 will be jump left, switch 4 will be jump down, switch 5 will be jump up. Switch 6 will be reset jumps, and switch 7 will be reset jumps too. Switch 10 will be vertical fire, and switch 11 will be horizontal fire. And in the next video, we'll cover exactly when we use these. Then just say cancel, hit cancel, hit cancel, hit cancel, and so. Okay, guys, this seems like a good place to stop. We're going to be right about the 9-minute mark. So I will see you in tutorial number 10, creating a boss in Blizz ABS, part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.